Roomers, we are back today in Orange, Connecticut, back at Escape Rooms Connecticut again, and we're gonna try their Sector X room, which is like one of their newer rooms, so we're really excited because the last room was amazing.
Hey, Escape the Roomers, Brandon here. We are at Escape Rooms Connecticut. I am with Julie.
Hi.
Hey, Julie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. This is actually our second time here. The first room we did was the Stolen Relic. So good, so amazing that we had to make that second trip to come back and do Sector X, which I believe is the newer room.
Yeah, so essentially that's one of our newer rooms, yeah.
Okay, and you have 3 rooms total?
Yeah, so we have Sector X, which is the alien theme. We have the Stolen Relic, which is like the Indiana Jones theme. And then we have the Terminal, which is like 1988 Brooklyn, New York.
Oh,
so.
very nice. So do you have any plans to open up more rooms, or?
So yeah, actually, excitingly enough, we're talking about opening 2 rooms in the fall. We're talking like around August, September-ish. We're gonna have like a super scary room, which we're really excited about. It's probably gonna be like 16 and older. And then we also are going to be getting in a 5th room, which we're debating on what we want to do, but we want it to be something like where you're the actual criminal. Because all our rooms, like you save the day. This one, we want you to be the criminal.
That's amazing. I mean, it's kind of cool to do it in that way where you're playing the antagonist.
Absolutely. We have all the rooms where, like I said, you're the hero. This one, you're the criminal. So it's going to be fun.
It sounds like you're covering every single genre of what's popular. Horror, you have sci-fi, you have your Indiana Jones adventure. Yeah. All right, well, this space is amazing. Lobby area, they have, we're actually in the party room right now.
Yeah, this is the party room that you have here. You can see the signatures in the background. So people that come here, they love, oh yeah, you see Escape the Roomers. They love to come in and sign the wall, and it's kind of unique, and people they have a great time doing it. So.
And you do a lot of events here.
Yes, yeah, corporate events, birthday parties, really anything you can think of, bachelor parties, things like that, holiday parties.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And when did you open Escape Rooms Connecticut?
So we opened October of 2018. So,
so fairly new.
Yeah, we're very new.
There's such a buzz going on around you guys.
Oh, totally. People are they're so excited. You can check our website. We have our Google My Business page. We have already 92 5-star reviews. And
wow.
We're pretty excited, yeah.
Right. So. Well, definitely backs it up because the experience here, the rooms, the puzzles are really, really, really amazing. You have to make that trip here to Orange, Connecticut. And in Orange, there's a lot. You're like right on the main road.
Oh yeah, we're on the Boston Post Road, so there's restaurants, there's like everything you could think of, bowling, like every legit bar you want to go to, food, they're here.
Starbucks,
right Dunkin' Donuts, whatever you want.
Get you revved up before you do.
Any kind of burger, Plan B, tons of good restaurants. So.
All right.
Okay, Escape Roomers, so this is our 5 key questions segment again, and I'm going to ask Julie's 5 questions really fast, and she has no time to think, and she's going to give us 5 answers from her heart. So here we go. Julie, what is your favorite food?
Pizza.
Ooh, what is your favorite vacation spot?
Mexico.
Hey, I love Mexico. After the sun. And what about your favorite escape room that you've ever done?
God, I'd have to say one here, right? This is my place, right?
I love that.
Stolen Relic is my favorite.
Oh,
I know, it's awesome. It's my own, but
yeah. Oh, we'll take that answer. And what is one word description for all your rooms? Just one word.
Immersive.
Immersive. I like that. Last question. Something that nobody knows about you. Like a very interesting fact.
Most people don't know that I love blues guitar and I play blues guitar. So.
Ooh. Yeah. There you have it.
So moving forward, it sounds like you're opening 2 more rooms.
Yes.
And where do you get the creativity, or where does the development come into play on where these concepts are coming from?
Yeah, sure. So I actually have a designer who's out from Colorado, and he's super genius, creative genius. And we kind of do a little collaboration. We talk about like the ideas that are kind of hot and new, things that we're both interested in, and really just like what we know our guests or customers are going to have the best time doing. So that's really where we kind of get the inspiration. I mean, I actually used to be a police officer, and it's like, it was a great career when I had it. But essentially, you don't always get to see people having a great experience. Where this is kind of my dream, to open it up and give them the best possible experience.
Right,
so.
And it sounds like you're bringing a lot of just like real, authentic experiences into your situations or the room.
Yeah, absolutely. We want you to like leave here and just be on a high, because you just have so much fun in like a realistic setting, very like immersive. So
very immersive. Very immersive. Well, thanks for taking the time for hosting myself, Escape the Roomers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every time
you guys are awesome.
We have an amazing time. And we are looking to come back and try to terminal when you have to open up.
You got to come back in the fall too, because our scary room is going to blow you away.
All right, so fall of this year, there's a chance that we'll be able to see these 2 rooms that are
absolutely.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Escape the Roomers. So we're here in Trapped again, and this time we're so excited because we're going to play the Time Chaser with a few Rhode Island Escape owners. So let's see how we do.
Hey, Escape the Roomers, Brandon here. I am standing with Stuart. We're at Trapped. We just did 2 rooms here. We did Abducted, Escape from a Madman, and we also did Time Chasers, which I'm sure a lot of you heard how incredible it was, and believe me, it lives up to the hype. He's the owner and the developer of this company, and I'm fortunate enough to stand here and learn more about how their operations are. So currently you have 3 rooms and a VR room as well.
Correct.
Okay. And anything in the, like, you're expanding, you have more rooms coming?
We do. We have 2 rooms that will be coming over time. One of them is being worked on right now. That room is Tremors on the Tracks. I wish I could give you a date for it, but I'm working as hard as I can. I'm kind of a one-man show, but it's probably close to halfway done. I would love to say that it will be open before the summer. It's going to be a great room. The goal is to have it be as good, if not better, than Time Chasers.
That's going to be hard, but I think you can do it.
It will be hard, but we gave you a little tease, so hopefully you can corroborate that it's looking good so far. And then I will have a 5th room that I'm working on after that. The walls are built, kind of the theming is pretty much developed. I have a lot of the puzzles, but I won't start actually building that one out until the 4th room is done.
Okay, so that one might not make it before the end of the year.
It may or may not. I think that room will be a little quicker to build than Tremors on the Tracks, but we'll see.
So we've, like you said, we got a little sneak peek at Tremors of the Tracks. Where do you get your creativity from, and where does that?
Yeah, that's a great question. I can't say that I pull it from anywhere specifically. I just pull it from life. So movies that I've seen, I never steal IP, but borrowing thematically from movies and thinking about. Also thinking about the types of environments or experiences that don't exist in escape rooms today. I can't say today there are no other subway train rooms, which is what Tremor on the Tracks will be, but when I developed the concept, I don't know if there were any others. There are definitely a few really good ones that I've heard about. I try to stay away from some of the things that are so overdone, and as I say that, we have an Abducted kind of serial killer room. That was our first room, but as I move forward, I'm trying to develop just themes and ideas that are a little bit different, so that there's a bit of a story there without having too much story for people to digest.
Okay, and so do you normally start with the storyline, and then you do all the building after that, and the puzzles? Does it start in that order?
I spoke about this at a escape room conference back in Nashville in July. I don't necessarily start in one place every time. Sometimes I come up with a story first. Sometimes there's actually, I can't say there's a room that it started from a puzzle, but I'll very often have a puzzle idea and then I'll build a room around that or part of an experience around the puzzle idea. So it really comes from a lot of different places.
Right, so you could draw inspiration from either or.
Yeah, I mean, I like to, when I see a puzzle or I have a puzzle idea, I'll immediately start to think about what kind of room would this make sense in. To me, having a puzzle make sense in the room is the most important thing. Like, I don't want a Sudoku puzzle in an Escape from the Madman room. I honestly, I don't even want a 2019 puzzle in an 1800s room, and vice versa. So I really try. My goal with Tremors on the Tracks, and we'll see if I'm successful, is to have every single puzzle be something that you would have done if you were trapped in the subway during an earthquake. I hope everyone leaves that room saying, wow, every single thing we did, we could have done, 98%. If we were trapped in the subway.
Right, it's realistic. Yeah. It's actually.
And we'll see how successful I am, because it's. I don't know how easy it is to do. So far, I think all of the concepts I came up with fall into that. But we'll see at the end of the day if I have to squeeze something in. Like, for example, there's going to be ads on the subway car, and there'll be ads on the subway station. You would never have to decipher a clue from an ad to get out of the subway, but it's the first thing people say when I talk about, oh, you could do some really cool thing with that. So I'm gonna play with that. I might do something that's in an ad that's an extra puzzle that we tell people about or only activate if they're experienced players or something like that.
So, Stuart, how ready are you for our 5 key questions?
I'm very ready.
Okay.
Shoot.
Our first question is your favorite movie.
Favorite movie of all time?
Of all time.
Well, I'm going to see Captain Marvel tonight, so we'll see. But Avengers, I loved the last Avengers game, Infinity War. But favorite movie has to be Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yeah. I'm a little older than probably most of the viewers here, but just that movie to me is just classic.
Awesome. Okay, and then your favorite actor or actress?
I don't really have a favorite actor or actress.
No actor. Okay, all right, that's totally fine. That's the answer. And your favorite saying?
My favorite saying?
That you use, I guess, most common, or?
Wow, you don't want me to think about these, but you kind of have to. I don't know. I don't know.
That's okay. Most people say I don't know. Your favorite escape room played? This one should be.
Oh, ever?
Yeah.
That's a tough one too, but there still is a company in London called Time Run.
Okay.
They shut down the original location because the building was demolished. And I played it early in our escape room careers, so keep that in mind. But it was probably the room that really made me say, wow. It was probably only our 4th or 5th room that we've ever played out of 100 and something rooms.
And this is before you started the
This is well before we started the business, but Time Run, really, really good room. And now they have, I think they partnered with the BBC to do a Sherlock Holmes room that's now open.
Oh.
Someday I hope to go play.
Oh, awesome. Yep. Last question. 1 word description of your rooms. 1 word.
1 word description of my rooms. Fun.
Awesome. That's what I would say. Well, thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
Okay.
See all the process that goes on behind the rooms. You guys walk in, you're like, wow, this room is great, but you don't see how much work goes on behind the scenes.
A lot of work. Yeah.
That's great. And this, first of all, I know you guys aren't like physically here. This space is huge. You have a large space. Parking lot right outside. No problems finding a space.
Yep.
And this area, is there like a lot going on? Things to do?
Stanford and the surrounding cities, there's a ton to do. There's obviously a lot of restaurants. There's a mall not too far from here with your token cheesecake factories and such. There are a lot of other good escape rooms around here too. There's another one in Stamford that we love, Deadlock. They're awesome too. If you come visit us, go visit them. There's one in Norwalk. There's escape rooms in New Haven. There's escape rooms in White Plains and New Rochelle. All great owners, all great rooms. If you ever want to talk about any of them, I would be happy to discuss them with you, and I'm happy to recommend any of our competitors that are more friendly competitors. There's a lot of stuff to do as well. If you have kids in Norwalk, there's an amazing aquarium. There's a children's museum. There's a lot of stuff around here, but at the same time, we're not really a vacation destination by any means. But we're only a 50-minute train ride from New York City.
There's still plenty to do if you make that trip for a day. Yeah. All right. And if you haven't noticed, the community for Connecticut Escape Room, you guys are very tight, always supportive of each other.
Yeah, Connecticut and Westchester, there's literally not a single owner that we've spent time with that we don't get along well with. I mean, there may be an owner that I haven't met yet that I've heard some things about, and that, not that they're bad people, but just that they're not as active in their business. They're more behind the scenes. But there are literally at least a dozen other places and owners that are just awesome people. They've built great rooms, and we love sending people to them because we're happy to share. I mean, there's only 3 rooms here. Once people finish our 3 rooms, until my butt gets moving to build the other ones.
Right, and then they come back.
They can't really come back, so we're happy to send them other. I mean, I think you guys played Puzzle Parlor earlier today, and we love Puzzle Parlor and their owners.
Okay, cool. Well, you guys heard it first. Make that trip over to Trapped in Stamford, Connecticut. They have 3 rooms, 4th one on the way, 5th one after that, once that's completed. And again, make it a day. There's a lot of stuff to do out here, and bring the kids.
Yeah.
Kid friendly, right?
Totally.
Okay, and handicap accessible.
And all of our rooms are handicap accessible.
That's great. All right, well, take care, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, ESCAPETHEROOMers, Brandon here. We are at Coldwater Escape. I am with Heather and Mike. We just did Curse of the Golden Touch, and it was so amazing. You have to come over here and check that out, but for yourselves. But just to let you know, we are in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Currently, they have 1 room available, but they're working on the 2nd room, which should be available
next month.
Next month.
Next month. Next month. Okay.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
But overall, you plan to launch how many rooms?
4.
Well, 4.
4. Okay. And you do everything in-house? Everything is built here?
Everything is built and designed by the 2 of us, and some help from family and friends.
That's right.
All right. I mean, you have a pretty spacious area here. The lobby is huge. They have a event center here for you to have parties, and it looks like you cater to a lot of big groups.
Yes, we do a lot of birthday parties. We had a 60th one here last week, and we have more to come. We have corporate groups coming in too. So.
Wow. So how many can you hold? Like,
Well,
really...
right now it's a little tough. We'll do 20 because we'll swap them. 10 will eat, 10 will play, and then we switch. But when we get the 4th room open, then we'll be able to have probably about 40 in.
You have one in one room, and then the others in another room, and it can move around.
Yeah, you can have the groups playing different games all at the same time.
Okay, so Game Rumors, so here it is again to our segment of 5 key questions. So this segment is going to be, I will be asking 5 real quick questions, and you guys won't have time to think about it. You're just going to have to, burst out the answers. So the first question is, what is your favorite food?
Sushi.
Ooh. Steak.
Steak. Nice. Okay, and what is your favorite vacation spot?
Cozumel.
I love Cozumel. I'm going to go with Roatan.
Okay.
Roatan was fantastic.
Nice. And what is the most favorite escape rooms you guys have ever done? You have one that you both like, or you have 2 different choices?
There's so many.
I know. And we have so many friends that we
yes,
like too.
Yes. So one of our favorites, right, was always Team versus Time. That was kind of one of the ones that we did early on.
Uh-huh.
And we loved their setting and everything, so that was kind of, we said if we could do it that good, we'll be good.
Oh, okay. So it kind of inspired you guys to open this place,
Yes.
kind of.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Team versus Time is our favorite.
Great.
Individual room.
At that location?
Yes, you have a different one than I.
Well, I like 2 of them. I like the Book of Spells and the Gangster's Gamble.
Yeah, Book of Spells is my favorite.
Wow. Okay, we definitely have to check that one out. We haven't even had time to do that. And if we were to ask you 1-word description of all your rooms, what would you say? 1 word.
1 word.
Fun.
Agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I hope so.
Strategy, challenging.
Yeah,
I can only come up with one though.
Well, I mean, that's the goal, right? We want everyone to have fun.
Yes.
A lot of people how do you do your clues and stuff? I don't really care how we do our clues as long as you're having fun.
Right.
Yep.
Agreed. And then the last question is, what do you do that like people don't know about? Something like people don't know about you.
Well, I'm a jeweler by trade, so probably we sell jewelry here.
Great. Yeah, we saw it for you.
Yeah.
They're
There
really
you go.
cute.
So we have
Yeah,
our.
let me bring that a little closer there. Oh, very cute.
So we can bring in the romance to escape rooms. So
Yes.
you can do date night, and we can hide these little
Oh.
trinkets into the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
part of our puzzles. So.
We've even had our
Yeah, we had an
proposal.
engagement. Yep.
Wow.
So the last thing that pops open has the ring in it.
That's
So
right. Yeah, yeah.
Cute.
I had.
And I don't know what. Did you want to say something else about your side of the secret?
We like to scuba dive.
Huh.
One of the goals when we opened this, we said we just need to make enough money so that we can go scuba diving.
Wow.
That was our goal here.
The dream.
So
Yes.
we need to get back in the water.
Great. Thank you so much. That was very fun.
In Rocky Hill, like, is there a lot to do around here if people wanted to make a day of it?
There's a lot of food around here.
That's always good.
Up and down this strip, there's all kinds of restaurants. There's seafood places, steak places, pretty much anything you want. There's a new, there's an Indian place and a new Thai place that just opened up. So a lot of food around here.
Yeah, and you're like on a pretty major highway or street right here. So
Yeah, the Silas-Dean.
all right, and it looks like a lot of parking, which you just pull right in, and you can accommodate a lot of people at one time.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. In terms of the near future, besides the 4 rooms that you plan to launch over time, is there any other things that you can share with us? Expansion or?
I think we have to get over the feet of 4 first.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
We're focused on this facility now. I mean, there was talk about another spot, possibly in another town, but
We have
I'm
to
putting
finish
that
what we
way
started
on the back
first.
burner until this place is done.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll see about
So in
that.
terms of the build of the room, the development, the design, the creativity, where does that all come from? Like, we love to learn about the inspiration behind it.
I write a lot of things on the back of napkins
Right.
and envelopes. If you know me, you'll know that you'll never throw out an envelope in my house because there's always something written on the back of it. It usually is a puzzle that I think of just randomly when I'm doing laundry or something. Oh, there's a junk
That's
piece
right.
of mail. Let me write on the back
Yeah.
of it.
And Curse of the Golden Touch in particular came about because we like to go antiquing. We were
Okay.
at an antique place and we found a lot of gold figurines. And the story happened to be one of her favorites from her childhood. So she said, oh my God, all these gold things. We could do Curse of the Golden Touch. Because we do gold stuff all over the room. And that was the birth of that whole thing.
Put that to use and implement it into the room.
That's right.
And I don't want to give away anything, but they were able to make puzzles out of situations that they were dealing with at the time, which
that's
is amazing because that's creative and that's just so creative. All right, well, thank you for taking the time to meet with us. I mean, we had a wonderful time. The room was amazing, and you guys have to come out here to Coldwater Escape, check that out for yourself, and read our reviews.
Awesome. Thank
Really
you so much.
appreciate it. Thank you very much. Take care.